evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Consuming Shadow. I actually had a pretty good run the other day I did, and I fancied recording something else, so we're going back to the Consuming Shadow. We're in 2015. Same thing as always. So I now have 4 birth stars, so we can see what we got. So my capacity, research, sanity, more insanity, health, right, health, random spell chance. 14, 21, 22, 23. Right, we'll go here. So I have 2 stars left, and I want some more random spell chance. Anything higher than 3? Apparently not. Let's give this a go. Cursed towns are the best place to look, so we're starting with Blessgate. So another thing I noticed is the places are, the names are randomised as well, so I found that quite interesting, so let's drive. So, we are on our journey again through the wonderful British Isles to stop an unknowable evil that's messing with everyone. Taint upon this town brings to mind the work of a medieval plague. There are people wandering the streets bent almost double, as if an invisible weight clings to their backs. I saw a terrace of houses, all with doors smashed in and closed curtains, soaked with splattered blood. This is not the typical work of the shadow. I am feeling drawn close to a source, strong enough for a rift, perhaps an artifact. Reports indicate that strange events began after the police raided an abandoned house. A number of the artifacts were seized. The facility the police use for evidence storage will be my next destination. I have to recover it and have to recover it now. Thankfully, the vile air in this place makes my mind heady and confused, which is going to go some way to suppress the aching terror I should feel at the prospect. We shall return. Now, let's see how long I survive. Could be a short run, could be a long run. Let's get going. What? He's dead? So, trying to think of context for today, but... Right. So, locked door, let's head up. Ooh, we have to... Oh, God. Wait, bullets. What's in here? Someone left the keyring, so we can now get in all the doors. Apparently I missed something in this room. Must be this side then. There we go. Some bullets. So let's go this way then. Uh-huh. So for some reason a perfectly functional lock bit is left here. Right, well. There's a symbol. Purple, this means the intended as a curse to the god associated with the rune, right? So, ain't a positive thing then. Put it that way, ain't gonna be good. Let's go down then, let's see what we can find. Ooh, more stuff. Stuff is useful. Mostly garbage, but there's a piece of sturdy wire that could probably be twisted into a lockpick. Be the artifact. My recording device picked up some chanting of some kind, a mantra intended to ward off evil. It was hard to make out, but the first part of it definitely sounded like this is more loot, so we're done. Let's go. Run! You know what happens if we hang around too long? Strange faces turn up. By the sound of the incredibly creepy music, that might be what's happening. Oh, what we got? The town is lost to the shadow, and nothing can be done that changes that. Perhaps with what I have recovered here, there will finally be the last. So that place is a bit good then. So let's go. First goes, we just start driving around finding stuff. Fighting on the streets of Herschel, you could use some hands-on assistance. Full stop. Go there. Ew. I have a suspicion you can probably hear the drums from the pub downstairs. Can't bother to close the door. Hello dear, you didn't forget your birthday, did you? I sent you £4. That's a bit of a shit present. Not licking its horse in a mouse or anything, but £4 ain't gonna buy you much. As soon as I arrive, I see the creatures of the shadow infesting the streets attacking violently. People are making a valiant effort to fight off, but the struggle could go either way. I'm prepared to lend effort to the resistance. I did it without even firing a bullet. Some bullets. Thankfully, my school contribution was enough to turn the tide. I'm able to give advice to future local authorities. Well, might as well have a look at supplies. Since I want to start trying to use more spells. Things a bit green, but it's fine. Well, didn't want to go to the town. Set destination. New challenges available. Don't know how to look at those. So I'll have to. Maybe it's over here somewhere. Nope. Nope. I don't think there's something. So right, let's go. Drop briefly at jungle and harass young man is rumbled and closed the window and pleads to live. Like, perhaps he says that the dark forces are working on one of the safe towns. Okay. Let's just see. Oh, so we head for Staunton. So probably best we go to Holborough then. About Finsley, you're the guy who deals with this sort of thing, right? So we need to go to Finsley. We'll do it when we hit the next town. So that's Finsley. Let's try Staunton then, because we've only got 5 hours left. Oh, well, this is a safe place, so it's fine. Let's go. Stop briefly at junction, harass young man. So we got another person. Before I could voice my consent, the stranger hauled me out of the driver's seat and hit into the road. Paralysed with shock as he made escape from my car. For 2 miserable hours, I walked along the road before recovering my car, abandoned in the hedgerow with a white door, so I just wasted 2 hours. I need to message Carol within 10 hours. Well. Been rolling my cyanide pill around my mouth all morning, wonder if I should take a bite. Tastes like one of those chewable vitamins. No, that was very helpful. Thank you very much. What? Staunton has fallen to the shadow. You won't happen to anything. It's not my fault I lost 2 hours. Well, Ash falls in his face to turn and apologise for not being. I tried to apologise, but he dumbly waves. My feeble wares disappeared. Well, my hair stands on end and I feel scratching in the back of my mind. All it indicates is the presence of magical energy. There is a great concentration of that hasn't been dispersed. Magic bleeds through the old realm through rifts. We need to find a rift. The rift is easy part just to isolate strands of magic and appearance of the otherworldly creatures, then triangulate the point all moving from. One brief touch of a particular active ley line indicates that a fairly new-built community college on the border of the commercial district meets the suburbs. Another case of students messing around with powers they don't understand. I steel myself to enter. God damn it, students. Don't mess with weird cultic things when you don't know what you're doing. That's how we end up with rifts and Cthulhu's. The creature broke a bone in my leg. Okay, so I've got a broken leg. Great. Absolutely great. Bloody bug. Whatever. Next stop will be a hospital after this then. No, there's a corpse. Damage appears to have been made post-mortem. The actual cause of death appears to be exhaustion. Oh, we're not going. Go away. Breathing mask inside. Very nice. Stop fighting. Don't know what I just did, but I tried ew bitty kiss mantra. Now everybody's dead. Someone please help me. Ooh, we got the one that kills everyone. Could be very helpful. Left the key ring. Nice. Good now again. Okay, came absolutely covered in the bitty. Which one? Silly hope was human fingers. So bitty is associated with bubble. It's a good start. We have some clues. Increased our health, but we still have a broken leg. Not particularly helpful. Would run, but it's going to probably damage me. Ooh, we have our thing of that one and that one. Urine has no potential interest in our realm. So need to take the urine. So it's not invade. Money, and I'm floating. I always find that animation glitch a bit weird. I don't know what triggers it. Right. Oh. Okay. Is it a hospital? No. We need to go to hard leg because we need to get this leg fixed. So. A dozen of most hit some my bumper rattled across the roof and landed on the heap behind me. Grip steering wheel, we're just gonna drive off. So drove off without a mixture of guilt and intense relief when I heard a human voice shouting angrily at my retreating form. Seems I'm not a killer, but I doubt the potential victim will be forgiving. You should avoid the police in the near future. Probably a good idea, but under the circumstances we're allowed to. Well, we're not allowed, we need to get going. Got a broken leg to go fix. Oh, not that again. I've done it. Right, get the town. Go to the hospital. Fix our leg. Then we've got enough to refill the med kit. We can head off. Right, so we've got 3 hours to get to Hodlow. Go to Belzagate? Don't think we'll be able to make it in time. Oh, voice of noise, hideous thing in the streets block. Explain, the creature attacked a sound. Unfortunately, there's nowhere to repeat a testing engine. Before long, I became aware of skittering movements all around the house. Hideous things in the street block. Wait. Oh, great. Delaying my time. Monsters are dead and there's nothing more for me here. I return to the car. I've wasted enough time. Yes, you have. Barry's asking someone to bring them a locksmith kit. Well, I don't have a locksmith kit, so not going to do that. Oh, I didn't even open the message. No idea. Let's have a look quickly. Yeah, Herschel's gone. But however, I can just drive straight there now, which is good. Drive! God, my car drives quicker than this. Bloody hell. Lust can dumb your mind from the horrors around you and keep you sane, but the effects will lessen as you build up a tolerance. While searching for a motorway, I noticed a small shop that only has... Recently, most of its stock has been picked clean by looters, but in the middle of the aisle I noticed a useful looking exhaust muffler. Take it. Should help then. Carefully pick up my prize and head to the door. Perhaps I was being paranoid, but regardless, I head back to the car as fast as I can. Sounds good to me. Should make travelling a bit easier. Right. Let's go sort out this mess. Go to the address which is supposed to be delivered message, but that doesn't seem to be in the new building. There aren't even any foundations for one. There's a yawning great black chasm that seems to go down forever. I leave a message at the edge, and it's safe to assume I won't be getting any payment. No, you won't. It's too late for the people of this town. There don't seem to be any left. The air's very thick and with otherworldly powers, and the clouds spiral and churn towards the centre of what could only be a big dimensional rift, deliberately opening and kept open. There are still people in the plane of existence misguided enough to want to summon unworldly forces. The rift here is nowhere near as big as the one that will bring the ancient, but it has been big enough at all to destroy this town. Sealing the rift may be getting close to it. I don't expect to find this exact location to be much of an issue, considering that every corrupted cloud is pointing directly at it. It was impossible to miss. The tallest building in the skyline, an ultra-modern office block. The symbolism of power made it a really obvious focal point. I hope my incantation skills aren't too rusty. Guess we're closing a portal then. Find the dimensional rift and seal it. Let's go! We don't. And I'm not that good at lockpicking. So. Well, my health back. Bullets. Or just hit it. You know. Hitting stuff works. Kills it. Let's see. Let's go down. Fighting habit. When written together, the symbols bitty and eu seem to take on the meaning of to open what is tightly shut. Perhaps some kind of psychological metaphor? Well, we got an unlock spell. We have a locked door. Let's do a bitty and a you. Oh yeah. Let's go through the door. Oh, we found the thing. So we need to do that one. You. Pop. And the seal is closed. However, we need to bitty you again. Probably not. Oh, we've got the thing, so it shouldn't be too bad for our sanity. So should be alright. Oh god. Get off the ceiling. It's just gross and horrible. Living's bit stab proof vest. How does this help? Prevent severe wounding. Pretty effective. Can't lie. Still need to protect our sanity though. Right, we're all fine then. So let's open this. The carving dates back to 6000 BC and depicts the Kosov defeating the picture figure labeled the God of Lust. Appears to be invented as a insult to the rival Fave. Well, we don't know who the God of Lust is, so we can't really use that information. So let's use this. Keys. Well, that's not useful anymore, because we kind of opened all the bloody doors. Could do with some... Ah, nice. Exploded. Nice. Not ammo though. Ammo is more helpful. The cough is often identified with a symbol resembling the flat square backwards C. Shum and cough. So we got cough and shum. Shum. Oh. Oh, we better close this bugger then. That one and that one. Get this. The red god doesn't appear to be able to physically survive in our universe. The threat it poses is very real, but frankly indirect. We don't know who the red god is, so... Okay, so let's head up. I think we can do it in a way. Oh, crap. That very much run then. Oh shit. Yes, yes, yes. Oh god, my sanity's messed up. Doors are moving. Just keep running sideways. Just keep running sideways. And we're off. Piss off. Yes. Bloody cultists. With the rift closed, the endless ringing and buzzing is replaced by a deaf, quiet, deserted ghost town. Still, the ghosts are preferable to resided in there when I first arrived. So, well, screw you then. Right. Well, we need to get to Burnham. And we also need to go down to Finsley. So if we go to Bell's Gate, should probably go... Well, let's try that way then. Come on. Thinking about maybe turning on the quick driving, just to cut out all this empty space, but anticipation. I've opened what all sorts of church with a number of locals taking shelter. The internet's way through for the entrance sounds like it's some court sermon taking place. Well, let's give it a go. These people have no understanding of what is happening in the outside world, but they are determined to defy it. I felt inspired by the strength of the vicars and the families gathered. With a heavy heart it was a heavy heart that I forced myself to return to the car for after an hour. With what faith I have in this place. Well, I'm going to say maybe not being insane is good. I don't know where you are or what you're doing, but it's important I've wired you £9. Well, I like money. Money can buy bullets. Bullets can be used to shoot creatures. Well, here's Kidsborough. Well, it's Phil. Yeah, it's a good place. Let's go. I need some bullets. Let's go that one. Now, do I? Well, I can't invest in a flashlight, but I just sound pretty good. No. Well, I have a bit of a problem. I don't know who's involving, and I only have 27 hours left. It's not going well. Right. Come on. Got the upper hand, but one that will make your mind open to the front door of the shadow. That's what my amulet's for. The amulet stops me from going crazy. So we know purple isn't invading. We don't know who purple is, but purple isn't invading. Yes, alright. Burnham. I think that's actually a family from the Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth game. Like an NPC. Somewhere outside an old church where a youngish man dressed as a priest sits upon the steps clutching a smoking gun. He has a face like the corpse man who is, I can immediately tell, has been altered quite horrifically by the shadow. The priest registers my presence but does not look up. In a moment to voice he asks what has become the road. Oh. Tell him the truth. This is he stares wide-eyed throughout, and when I was finished he only had one question: can you stop it? I tell him I hope so. I reply, he gives me his gun, and momentarily all goes inside the church, locking the door. The gun I find is loaded with hollow point rounds, 5 in all. That's pretty good. The other option, he either kills me or tries to blow his brains out, I have a suspicion, so. What? We have 5 quid. Go. We have a people's kill. Place to be. Let's get in. A met on such a large ground house by an intense physically imposed man. Oh, yeah, this was the lockpicking kit. Never mind. Well, that was pointless. Have a quick look. We got bullets. I like bullets. Bullets are useful. That was a waste of time. So, let's go to some hill then and see what we find. Because then we need to also go to Stonehenge at some point. We've only got a couple of hours left. And we don't know who's invading. We don't know what we're typing in the, what spell we're doing. Sleepier cell in some hill needs clean up rather sooner. Some hill. Oh, I'm already heading that way. Oh, good. Let's go. What? You're dreaming. Great. Cheers for the sanity lost game. That was very helpful. Well, if we're gonna go have to deal with some shit, might as well heal up first. Alright, let's go. No, let's go. Bought the problematic area and I told that the payment will be made once I've dealt with it. I don't think I can understand the kind of presence in the town, but they show much relief and gratitude as I made my way inside. Great. And we're in a hedge maze. This is great. At least I have a spell where I can murder people. Okay, that's locked. I do have a spell, but kind of explore first. Great. Okay, lock gate. Keep going then. Time for this. Yay, I found the keys. Good start. With the keys, let's go up. Yeah, this thing is disgusting, by the way. Just like it births crap. Rejuvenation, whatever. Heal always instantly. While the H's will heal thy physical form, they will forever climb upon the mind. AKA. Oh, that was crap. Read some information. Some pattern money. Helpful, but not particularly what I need. Not done it. Run. Oh, invisible. Yes, I never challenged to sanity. Me. We have a spell at least. You bugger. Thank you. Ammo is better than nothing because I have bugger all right now. Get our ass out of it then. One of my favourite things. The noise they make always makes me giggle a little bit inside. You're waiting outside. Do not have questions. Maybe I'm sure the problem is resolved. They pay me without quibble. Well, money is good. Now, but I need bullets. Bullets are appreciated. Maybe get one of those as well. Right. We know Finn's losing trouble. I'll quickly review the evidence. Notes. Spells. We know that it has kz at the beginning. This is helpful, but not. Well, we better get our asses going then. Because we're probably going to have to guess the rest, which isn't going to be great. At the top of the junction, a rash young man. Yeah, let's not deal with this shit right now. I'm not getting kicked out of my car and losing another 2 hours. Money. Oh, white work down in Saxmouth. Currently $13. Saxmouth. Well, let's get going then. So hope to get something good out of this. We haven't got that much time left. Most probably won't make it to Stone Engine time, which is sad. Nope, we're in Saxmouth. Enter town. The message received. He just gave me £9. Right, that was not helpful. Twinchester. Okay, cool. Well, fuck this then. Let's go. Go. Well, I think we're dead. We're just going to ignore, because we don't really have time. Further in trouble, signs emerge. Everywhere I investigate, I attract people desperate to trying to urgently convey something about people around them suspecting. A number of anonymous notes have been passed to me by various means, some demanding I leave, some revealing details of that sick of my soul. There's an evil here, and I know it. One of the loathsome that the freeze is my tongue. Oh, I received a text seeking a strange meeting, but when I called back, the woman who answered knew nothing about it. She said that it was her husband's phone, and she was worried he had not come home from work. She revealed that he worked as a forklift operator in a large storage facility not far up the motorway. I pledged to investigate immediately. But we ain't got a lot of time, so we need to get a wiggle on. Get some bullets out. Could be an interest associated. Okay. What will first make it? Noise. That's ammo. Noise. Okay. Ain't got company. £2. Oh, we're getting the wrong way. Run! Run, protagonist. Oh, yeah, that's what we... Oh, bulbs. I need those. Go. Room again. Reusable bullets. Helpful. Was I just hallucinating that? Oh, personal find, there's nothing here. Run! Bugger on. Master! You bitty cuz. Fighting with his blood from me, tearing the lives from everything in the room. This power hallucination will unleash opportunity. Oh god, I killed him. Woo! Let's just get in the better of me. Well, the amulet should be making you feel a bit better, so let's go. Twin Jester. Return to go. Most of the engraving was too weather to read the full bash adventure, but you can last symbols definitely inked. Oh, I'm kind of buggered. Because we ain't gonna make it to Stonehenge in 2 hours. Well, we're fucked. The engine splutters and dies. Darkness surrounds the car, and I can't see further than 10 feet. A moment later, the distance has shortened to 9 feet, then 8. The headlights flicker. Soon to die. I'm too late. The shadow has come. I wasn't even there to stop it. And with characteristically unnatural speed, it has already found me. I can't imagine how anyone will read this. Well, at least I got a new ending. One way of putting it. We got a new ending. Committed suicide after failing to prevent the incursion of the Ancient into their universe. Managed to partially assemble the banishment ritual and failed to prevent 2 towns from falling into the shadow. Took a balanced approach to combat but slightly favoured guns, firing a total of 29 bullets, learned 3 spells and made use of them 4 times. In the end, the subject was a run-of-the-mill survivor. I think this is where I'll end it for today, so thank you for joining me in my second run, and next time we might have a better chance. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and have a good night.